Birthday months, trip, Lone Star Bash. Oh, did you push the button?
It is. It's live.
Nice.
So he's just mumbling to himself right now.
It's all good.
Hey, everybody. What's up? It's Matt.
And Rob.
And we're, well, TJ's over in the corner. He just wants attention.
He's working.
And,
TJ's working.
obviously, we're not quite in the podcast room. It's a little demolished right now, I guess you could say.
And
Oh,
Dylan's working?
Hi, Dylan.
podcast room got a lot bigger.
Yeah, it did.
We expanded. We expanded a lot.
But so we're here. We're in Rob's office.
That's right. I'm getting messages. Yep, that's how it goes. So yeah, that's right. We're live. I keep leaning on this. We're moving and it shakes a little bit.
Yeah.
Like that's how nice the floors are in this old building.
What was it, 1898 or something like that?
Yeah. They shake a little bit. So hi everyone. It's been a while. You probably forgot what we looked like, and I know that you've missed our voices.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're welcome for coming back and joining me once again. We have been traveling
A lot.
Wow. We've been traveling quite a bit. The last time you saw us, we were on our way to Franklin, Tennessee, where we were meeting up with a large group of players on quite a nice road trip, a 10-hour road trip. It was lots of fun. Trey, my son, went along with us. That was fun. We met up with quite a few players, but that was the weekend that Tim and Marie Honeycutt took over as leaders of the worldwide leaderboard. So congrats and hello to Tim and Marie if they're watching, or if they're not, when they watch later, because now that we mentioned your name, everyone's going to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it goes. So anyway, that's DT07751 and Honeys, the Honeys. So anyway, congrats to you guys. They continue to move up the leaderboard or maintain leadership.
Can't really go much higher.
They took a trip to Australia after winning.
I saw that.
So they've been very busy. So congrats. Keep it up.
And congrats to everyone else at the top of the leaderboard who's just killing it right now.
We've had quite a few that have exceeded 11 million points.
Yeah.
That's the new threshold for all of us to aim for. I think I'm almost to 3 million now. I've been playing.
I'm not even close to 2, so.
Yeah. One day you'll stop slacking.
Yeah, you know something.
On our trips, Matt is good about capturing and deploying Munzees, and he works a lot, so he doesn't always cap and deploy around here. I say that, but you probably do a lot more than I think. So I go and get unicorns and leprechauns, and our clan, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Our clan has actually played a lot this month.
Yeah, we're at level 4 right now.
Yeah, when we got the level 1 email, and it was kind of like, yay, but someone, Daniel Hammock, I think, commented on it. But when we got the level 2 email, there was a massive celebration because it's probably been 15 or 20 months probably since we made it to level 2. No, it's been a long time. So we made it to level 2. Level 3 was like some sort of miracle. And then level 4, we didn't even comment on level 4 because it's like, we're already a machine. We're rolling along. So now the question is, will we make it to level 5? So we'll see.
Yeah.
Before we go on to the other stuff, which is msfit first, let me tell you that clan requirements are coming out, and that's tomorrow. So yeah.
He says this. I don't have them yet.
Oh, you haven't seen them? They're on our communication tool. We just missed that
That's
fact. So they are coming out tomorrow. I'll give you a heads up. Get your deploy machines ready. Once again, and the requirements are going to involve deployments, and so I want to give you just a real quick heads up on why it is that we do that, because we've done deploy requirements in the past. I actually was just reading some comments on Facebook, and someone mentioned how they back up and support the idea of deploying lots of greenies because someone had come through their town and had captured a scatter Munzee, and that the scatter sent 4 scatters out all over the place, and that the players who did it didn't go and get those, and so this person was able to cap what did they say? It was like 20 out of the 24 scatters that went out. So that's amazing. So imagine what would happen if you didn't have greens deployed all around you. That's very odd. I commented on that feed and said that we are just getting things warmed up. So we're just on the edge.
Just wait.
Right. You don't even have to wait long. We've got greens that are landing points for unicorns and leprechauns. So there's 2,000 of those that jump all the time. We have mystery nomads that go just to mysteries, but we have nomads. We have all kinds of other things. So stay tuned. Get ready for the clan requirements. They'll come out tomorrow, the 28th, and then get ready to build your clans around that. If you haven't ever been a member of a clan, then there's a transfer market that's available on Facebook. You just look for Munzee Clan Transfer. That's my best suggestion for you. So let's talk about MsFit.
Let's talk about MsFit.
I'm wearing the shirt,
Sure.
MsFit, Raven Ride, and that all ties in kind of with our big London trip.
Yeah.
But let's talk MsFit first. We had a lot of events. Do you remember the general number?
I want to say it was like 80.
I think that's where I was going, just a little more than 80.
Felice was killing it.
Oh, man.
Setting up all the events. Dylan getting all the badges sorted for the MsFit specific badges.
That's right. In case you didn't know, Dylan actually drew up the MsFit badges this year. So that was good. We appreciate him. He wears about 17 different hats for the company, and that's always appreciated. Louise set them all up and ran them, and we appreciate all of the hosts out there.
Yeah, you guys did some really creative stuff.
Yeah. Most of you got your people active and moving, and that's what MsFit was all about. Matt and I, we did a little bit of different kind of movement, and it was pretty exciting. So we want to tell you quickly about that. We actually had a MsFit event in downtown London.
We did.
We had probably close to 50 people show up for that, about 35 or 40 different Munzee accounts, but additional people were there. And so we had a good time. We started off at Big Ben because Matt has never been over to England. So took him through a couple of tourist spots. Saw Big Ben. We walked out of the tube right as Big Ben was chiming 6, I think it was 6 p.m. So that was fun. Got to hear that, walk around with everybody, went to Trafalgar Square, saw the lions with faces of dogs. I don't know if anyone ever told you. The artist that sculpted the lions in Trafalgar Square used his dog as a model, and so the faces of the lions actually had a dog shape to them. Yeah.
History by Rob.
Hey, you're welcome. This is brought to you from the UK. So,
Yes, we're a little UK theme today.
Yeah.
Or UK/Canada.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with that.
Canadian group put that poster above us together. So there it is.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
That was a fun event.
And look at that. Honestly, that's not
Oh, there you go.
intentional.
Old
I love
Trafford.
Canada on one side and Old Trafford on the other.
It's just meant to be.
Yeah. Well done. So so we did that, and then we went and had a little dinner.
Yeah. It was a
Pizza
Pizza Express.
Shout out to Pizza Express. Thanks for taking care of 35 of us.
Yeah.
They did a pretty decent job.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I got to meet Chris, our reseller over there for the first time, so that was really cool. Talked to him for quite a while. I got to meet a bunch
That's
of cool
the only
players.
option when you talk to Chris, that you talk to him for quite a while.
I can tell.
He's
Awesome
a great
guy.
guy. We appreciate you, Chris and
that's so
Rachel,
much
for
good.
what they do up there.
He got Cece a badge.
He did.
He did. She was very happy with that.
She was. It's a good deal.
She got us badges too, but
TJ's crying in the corner because he didn't get a badge. Yeah, he's making fun of
I can't make those gestures on air.
So we had some pizza. Turned in early for the night because we had a very early start for the next day because we were signed up for this kind of MsFit event, cycling.
Yes.
Now it was indoor stationary bike cycling. Thankful for that, because I'm not sure that either of us would have been able to take a road
that 100-mile bike ride that they're talking about later.
Road trip and road cycling. No, thank you. So it was good. We got to participate in an opportunity to win, or to attempt 2 Guinness World Records. We didn't know we were going to do 2. We thought we were only going to do 1. It was a lot of fun. And were we successful?
Well, I mean.
Oh, you have some medals.
What's this?
Those old things? Yeah. So we may have worn these around all day and possibly the next day.
Yes.
And they're good, sturdy medals, but they say nice things on them. One of them was the this one is the Guinness World Power Record holder. So what we had to do was, we were on those stationary bikes. We thought we were going to ride for 20 minutes, and Secret Steve said no, you guys are all going to ride for 60 minutes. So it was generating watts. Previous world record was about 4,800 watts. We had 80 bikes, 80 cyclists going, and we produced for 8,500 watts or something. So we came close to doubling it.
Yeah, we almost doubled
nearly 9,000, somewhere in that neighborhood. So 80 of us became Guinness World Record holders that morning. There is absolutely nothing like sitting on a bike and cycling when it is 2:30 in the morning to your body.
Yes,
I can tell you that.
That was interesting.
It was tiring.
But we didn't stop there.
No.
Why
would we do that?
We didn't know at the time if we had done it or not. They had to do all the calculations and everything. But we had another one that was going on, and that was an 8-hour charity cycle.
Oh my.
So Raven Ride was raising money for the MNDA, which
Muscular Neuro Disease Association. It's something like that.
Yeah.
Written on here.
Motor neuron disease.
I was wondering
if you were going to get there or not.
I couldn't remember. I'm sorry, Steve.
And so, but the second record was the amount of money raised within this 8-hour cycling period.
So at least one person had to be spinning continuously.
Yes, and they had monitors on all the bikes, and it was extremely high tech.
Yeah,
like you think of a cycle, and it's just not that high tech.
Yeah.
But so we start this. Rob actually does the first full hour.
Yeah.
I did probably 45 minutes, but I had to go post things. I had a job to do.
That's what he said.
Something like that.
Oh, we got to tell them about what we wore. So we were known as the Cowboys. We came over as the Cowboys. We don't. So we actually went in wearing boots and our cowboy hats, because if they're going to call us the Cowboys, then we're going to go that way.
Of course.
Matt's is something that he wears, every now and then. He wears boots actually pretty often in the office, but I don't. I have a pair of boots and I have a cowboy hat. I've now worn the hat 3 times. Yeah. Sure. And the boots I've worn in the last 2 years, I've worn them 3 times as well.
So there you go.
Went in costume, although they are real. So
yes, and then we had to get fancy, switch up into our legitimate cycling clothes, and we did this. Oh, there you go.
So I got the shirt. See, I went there. I got the shirt. So a Raven Ride shirt, and then it said on the back official attempt, and then Raven Ride. So there's the other sponsors. So you have all these sponsors, and then you had this really cool sponsor that was on both sleeves, and it was known as Munzee. So I'm not going to show the entire sleeve because there's a QR code on it. But we went out as one of the sponsors, and that's all on behalf of you guys. We were able to do all that, so that's good. So carry on. What else did you have to say about that? Interrupted.
So about 2 hours or so into this 8-hour cycling, they get back on stage, tell us we won the first world record, which was awesome.
Yes.
Had 6 more hours of cycling to do.
Not us.
Louise did.
Yeah. And her team, Louise and her team, they went crazy. 8 hours.
Rob and I copped out for 4 out of 6 hours or so.
Needed to hang out and do other things.
Yeah, we got to hang out, meet some new people, get some people to play Munzee, download Munzee.
Yeah,
it was all a good time.
It was.
Then we finished that right around 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
and we got number 2, which was 8-hour charity cycle. It's a ton of fun. A lot of money raised for a great cause.
Able to break that record. That record had been 18,000, something like that. And the record was broken about 5 or 6 hours in. And so the new record was 33 or 35,000, something like that. So we almost doubled that record as well. So it makes it where that one should stand for quite a while. So we'll be world record holders for a really long time, although no one's ever going to officially take it away from, at least not from me. So we're looking forward to getting some certificates, and we'll be able to have those. So if you ever come to MHQ, you'll be able to see all of that. The donations that we were able to make were on behalf of all of you guys. So we did that during that time, and that all goes back to March and the donations that everybody made for our MDA campaign with the Shamrocks and all those things. So we appreciate all of that, and we were happy to be able to go on your behalf and present that. We had a nice little sweat towels and all that kind of stuff.
Are you gonna sign your sweaty one?
Yeah, I might have made mine like real sweat towelish. But it was fun. Had a good time. Trying to think, there were a few other things that I was going to throw out there. We had our Munzee with Team Munzee event yesterday, and it was a good time. We did that here locally. We actually had our first player from Hungary visit.
We did.
She'd been in town for the week, and so Bettina Bambuznad, I think is how I'm not sure exactly how you say her player name, but Bettina was here, and Shannon from North Carolina came and joined her, and so the two of them ran an event. So we tied our Munzee with Team Munzee event into it, and as many international players do, she brought a flag for us to hang up on the wall, and as good players do, she also brought some cookies, which I'm not going to share because they're really good. When I was in Budapest, they gave me some, and they're very tasty, and so we appreciate that. Thanks for coming to visit us, and safe travels. She's headed home tomorrow.
Oh, very cool.
Yep. So it was good. We appreciate anybody that comes to visit us.
Yeah.
And let's jump. No, I guess we'll get down to when you get to come and visit us coming up in a couple of months.
Yeah, we'll finish with that.
Yeah, I think that works. So what else? We've already talked about the fact that things are just warming up.
Yeah. We got a fire lit under us.
We did. I remember feeling that. It's going to be fun. We're going to have some good information that's coming up really soon about what's got us all fired up. The resellers are fired up as well.
Yeah.
They've had several new things, the personal Munzees and some of that kind of stuff. We've released the scatter. We have something else that's brand new that is coming out in the Munz Pack.
Yeah. Starting on June 1st.
If people are not familiar with the Munz Pack, you can check it out at munzee.com/Munz Pack, and that's MUNZPAK. Thanks, Peter. So no, that's the Munz Pack is a monthly subscription that you can join. It's $15, and we send out every month is well over $30 now. We originally started with pay $15 and we'll give you $25 worth of stuff, and now CC and Matt run that.
Yeah, when Rob was in charge, it was like, 25.
Let's stick really close to 25. And then they took over, and magically we have quite a few more subscribers now because they give well over $30 worth of stuff. Sometimes it's digital, sometimes it's credits and virtuals and things like that. But we have a brand new something that
I'll play for it.
Oh, I don't know. You want to play for it?
Yeah.
Ready? Oh, tie. So guess what?
Okay.
We both get points.
Yeah,
yeah. So there you go. 10 for you, 10 for me. That sounds fair.
Something.
Anyway, hope that you guys will think about that Munz Pack and join us if you have not. Trying to think, do we have something else? We've got one that's been in the credits list on the app.
For a while.
The prize wheel. And people ask every now and then, so you have any information about the prize wheel? And the answer is, yeah, it's out there. We just haven't.
There's at least one out there.
I put one out yesterday. So if you ever come to Allen, Texas, you can get a prize wheel there, and you put one.
I think there's one in Florida.
Florida, I think, yeah. So
and California,
maybe. So maybe 3. Anyway, the prize wheel coming soon. Maybe this time,
soon.
Like literally, it might happen in the next 1,000 hours. I used to say that a lot, and I think it's time to say it again. So prize wheel will make it happen. We got something new that's launching June 1st via the Munz Pack, so be sure and join that. If you join right now, it will give you the May Munz Pack, and then you can contact Cece. You can email us back, and she can move it to June 1st so that you can get that one as well. The earlier in the month you purchase or renew, the earlier obviously we'll ship it out to you.
Yeah.
So enjoy that. We got a couple of people saying hi, and that's always nice. We love to hear you guys, and that's always good. Brian has asked about a way to add for premium membership on a monthly basis as part of the Munz Pack and add $250 a month to the Munz Pack cost. Is that possible? Sure, it might be possible. email good old Matt here about that one, and he's kind of running some of the setup on those things, so it's all good. Rebecca has said not to get too excited when you cap the prize wheel, and that's a word to the wise, because guess what she did yesterday? She capped my prize wheel, and she got 100 points, and guess what happened? She was so excited that her phone fell out of her hand to the ground. She's got a nice screen protector on it, so it didn't. She won't get any glass shards in her thumb. She said she was going to fix it last night. I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. So sorry about that, Rebecca. The prize wheel excitement that it causes is not something that we are liable for.
Yes.
So play Munzee at your own risk. How about that? I think I saw a sign about how silly that term is recently, but it's true. Play at your own risk. I don't think there's any other upcoming stuff to tease about. Birthday month. Let's talk about the birthday month.
Let's do it.
We're turning 5 in July.
I know, the beard's kind of, we're a little bigger than a typical 5-year-old, but
Not by muscle, but definitely by facial hair, we are older than 5. However, Munzee turns 5 in July. We're very excited about it. We are going to have events worldwide. Matt at munzee.com. There you go.
Yes.
Sorry, Brian, that I didn't make that clear. So email him there, and that will be good. On /contact, munzee.com/contact, we have addresses there, and those get routed through different people. So if you may have used that, my apologies. But yeah, Matt at munzee.com. Don't everybody email him, because he's popular and he's got lots of email anyway. Anyway, birthday events are coming up. We put a blog post out about that. What's the blog address?
MunzeeBlog.com.
MunzeeBlog.com.
Or blog.munzee.com, I think works too.
Okay.
But
MunzeeBlog.com. Let's go with that. I think there's a link on top of our Munzee page.
Yes, there is now.
There used to not be. So check that one out. There's a post about Munzee events for the birthday month. We are looking for places to visit. Interesting thing happened today under my laptop. Everybody else, you can tune in or not just for a second, but he doesn't know this yet. I'm going to read the letter out on Tuesday in our little in our staff meeting. But we've got an official letter that someone sent us with a stamp, like written out letter, and it's a personal invitation to Rob and Team Munzee to this event. So I want to tell you that they plan on having at least 50 people because they want the Party Crasher badge. So sorry. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. So we are having birthday events, and we are looking for places to go and visit. So
if you remember last year, Rob did his worldwide whirlwind tour.
Oh, gosh.
I did the American road trip.
You did.
It was tons of fun.
You did the East Coast up into the Midwest. Yeah. He might want to change places and travel over. We'll see. We'll see where everybody lands. We've got a few more team members that will join in on the traveling this year. But we are looking forward to July events. Check out munzeeblog.com for all the details. Louise will be working with you. I got a message from her earlier today that she's already got 17 set up.
Awesome.
So it's the end of May. We have 17 July birthday events that are already going on the calendar.
We're slightly ahead of some things this year.
We really are. We always used to have some communication and some planning issues, and we've added some people to the team that really help us drive that. CC is one of them. We appreciate that. CC and Matt are working together on lots of the behind the scenes Munzee stuff, and so it's always good to have good team people to do that. Not only are we asking you to put on July events, but we are hosting a big July birthday party in Denver starting on June 30th. Yes, I believe so.
Sure.
It runs through the American 4th of July holiday, which we don't have that shirt, but I do have a shirt that we just got in today that is a Munzee Marketplace shirt. TJ was wearing his, but he left. So this is the Munzee Marketplace shirt that our staff will be wearing through probably the whole month of July. America. That's how we roll. So check out the blog for information. We've also put out a blog post about our birthday party that we're hosting in Denver.
and that you can also go to munzee.com/birthdaybash
Oh my!
to see the list of events and links to the calendar.
Would you look at that? We have, how many events did we say we have? 6, 8, 9?
A
Something.
lot.
Yeah, plenty of events. It covers 5 days.
Yep.
Imagine that. So it covers 5 days. This is part of a large worldwide geo Woodstock celebration that happens for geolocation GPS games, and so we're excited to join in on a party and have our own events that are hosted during this whole weekend. So we have one event that's going to be golden. We have some where we'll be munching on some donuts shortly after midnight. We'll be hunting gnomes at the dome. We've got
so much going on.
We got some really cool stuff. So I was actually telling a few people yesterday, giving them a little preview about why this is an important event to go to, or an important set of events.
Yeah.
And that's because of how many badges we have. So this is Geo Woodstock 14.
So we have to have at least 14 badges.
Oh yeah.
Right? I mean, this makes sense.
If we didn't have 14 badges, we would be slacking, and we don't slack.
And that's just like event stuff.
It's true.
If you're tired of seeing me and Rob, which, I mean,
Who could
whatever.
be?
Yeah, I mean,
It's not possible.
but Dylan will also be in attendance, as will Luis and Dale and Barb.
Dale and Barb will be there as well. So we have, there's going to be a plethora. Would you say that I have a plethora of badges? There will be plenty of badges for everybody. If you've met some of us and you have ours, it's always possible that there will be new badges associated with meeting us for special events like this. So be prepared. Come and have a good time. You do need to check in. Let us know on the calendar.munzee.com if you're going to join us, so we can be prepared, because our big birthday event is that Saturday. We're actually going to be providing food for that, and I think that it says on there what we're doing. It may not, so I won't tell you now, because the icon matches with what we're doing, and it's really cool.
Pretty sure it does.
Ah, shoot. Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you anywhere right now. Yeah, you guys check it out. And finally, and let's see, we have a couple of other questions. We've only got +1s on all of them, so nobody's said, yeah, let me ask that. Could the capping requirements for the Nomads be changed the same as the Mythicals? Could they? Yes. Are they? No. Not right now. So Doug says, oh, okay. Actually, I'm going to hit select so that we can say that. Could they be changed? Yes, but at this point in time, we're not. We set up the Mythicals as a test for that, and we're still in the testing period. It is going well, and we are enjoying it, and we know that you are too. So thanks, and keep the positive remarks going about all of the Mythicals, and you never know what might happen with the really cool Nomads.
Yeah.
Let's see. We talked about Brian's. We talked about that. Douglas Lynch says, just a shout out to MHQ. You were all doing a great job this year with player interaction and communication. What? Go, Doug. You're the man. Doug's from Arizona, and I really appreciate that. Thank you for that shout out. In case you can't tell, we are trying. We are trying a lot. So
that's what happens when I take things away from Rob.
It's true. It's true. Take the microphone away. Is part of our mission and our goals and our vision for the year, and we set those back in December, and we are absolutely sticking to it. Now, we talked about New Year's resolutions. Have we stuck to those? No, but we did stick to our vision and our goals and our actual mission, because that's Munzee-wide and it's super important. How much will the cost of the t-shirt be? I don't know. We'll figure that one out.
Get some of those made.
Yeah, we could. So thanks again. We appreciate the positive comments. We need to wrap it up here in just a second. So let us tell you very quickly about something that is going to be near and dear to our hearts, and also near and dear to this very location where we sit. I just happen to be drinking water from the Munzee Bash 2 pint glass. This was 2015, located right here at MHQ. So for the last 2 years, we've held what we call the MHQ Bash, or the Munzee Bash. We held it right here in McKinney, and we do that the first year we did it attached to Oktoberfest, which was at the end of September.
And it was very packed.
Terrible idea. Great idea. Great
learning experience.
execution. And we planned it last minute, and Oktoberfest was packed with regular folks, so that Munzee blended in. So last year we did it the second Saturday of October, and that was much better. And so this year we're doing it the second Saturday of October again. We have some amazing plans. We've changed the name from MHQ Bash to.
So we added some words in there because
True.
it's still MHQ and Bash.
That's true. Yeah,
So
that's true.
This year it's the MHQ Lone Star Bash.
Lone Star Bash. I would show you why, but I don't have a Texas flag in here. I have
Shame.
flags
For shame.
flags from around the world. I have a North Carolina flag and a Tennessee flag, but I do not have a U.S. flag, and I do not have a Texas flag. Oh, it's folded up. It's right over there.
That's
Never
true.
mind. I do have
It's
one.
in a case.
I was
because we like it
presented
better.
with one. That's
Okay.
true. Texas. Yeah, there we go. So, Lone Star. Texas is called the Lone Star State because on our flag it's red, white, and blue, and it has one lone Texas star. So, so we are doing that. We have put out a web address. We've got a site with all of the links to the calendar.
Munzee.com/Lone Star Bash.
What it's called Lone Star Bash, and we call it /Lone Star Bash. It's amazing. That's part of that communication stuff that we are loving so much these days. So we would love for you to join us. We're actually putting everything out now, and in case you missed it, it's May, and the Lone Star Bash is in October. We gave everyone
7th, 8th, and 9th.
we gave everyone almost 5 months. We've never given everyone almost 5 months to plan for something.
No.
We really are trying. I promise, Doug, and the rest of you. So,
And it to have something like this in the second largest state in America,
huh?
biggest in contiguous U.S.
Okay, there
Alaska's
you go. I was
bigger.
gonna say we're the biggest no matter what.
Well,
so,
yeah.
okay,
We want the biggest bash for the state that is nearest and dearest to our hearts.
that's true.
So we want plenty of time for things to get organized, things to get, people to get travel plans, everything going. If you go to the blog, there's a post about it. We have all the information about all the packages, information about hotels. We have some blocks at a hotel just down the street. Not the one from previous years.
No,
but
we've worked out a different deal.
Yep. And obviously we're open. If you have questions, feel free to contact us. Email me. Why not? You have my email address. Go for it.
Yes, from earlier in this video cast. If you missed it, go back and watch.
Yeah, but we want to facilitate anything we can to get you guys here. We want to see as many people here as possible.
Oh, yeah.
We want this to be our biggest bash yet.
Yeah, which
And
means
we're
we need to
super
get to
excited.
about 200 people. So from what I've seen, we have people coming from 4 different countries already. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. We look forward to meeting new people and seeing some people who've been around for a while. We are seeing brand new players join Munzee every single day.
Yeah.
This week I was away at a conference and sat and thought about what sort of a goal I wanted to reach in player numbers by the end of the year. I'm going to tell you guys on Tuesday, and it's pretty lofty. It's pretty awesome. So we're seeing new players join. So if you see new players in your neighborhood and in your area, contact them via the app and set up events. And that's a really great way to get to know people. And that's why we want you to come and join us here in October, because this year we've got some different kind of plans. We're kicking it off the same way. We're kicking it off at a local brewery that's got a great place for us to all hang out and socialize. And then on Saturday, we're trying something new. We're trying something
Real
different.
new. And Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday too. So we're going to get everybody active. We're going to keep this msfit idea going. And we look forward to seeing you. The tickets are already on sale on our store.
Yep.
And if you check the blog, you can get all kinds of details. I think that, that's pretty much what we got going on.
Yeah.
I think that we nailed it. From having notes and being prepared for this, we actually think we did okay.
It's been a while. We're a little rusty.
I know. I hope that everyone out there doesn't barbecue us on the forums and say that we rambled on too much. We really did stick to the agenda that we have. Now, I like to talk, so obviously I'm going to overtalk as much as I possibly can, but we got it all out there. I think we answered most of the questions. Can you expand the scores to show where you are if you are ranked less than 10K? David, that's a great idea. Will you please email Matt?
I'll forward it to the appropriate person.
Right, go to /contact, because you know why we did that originally? Because we didn't have more than 10,000 players back in the day. And now we have passed 260,000 player accounts. So I'm really excited to say that number.
Yeah.
And this week while I was talking to people, I kept saying, yeah, we've got just over 250,000 players. And I'm tired of saying just over 250,000 players. And that's where this goal comes in that we're going to share next week. So thanks to all of you. You got anything else?
No. Again, thanks for all the events we've been to, everybody's hospitality. Again, shout out to my new Canadian friends.
His Canadian friends, my British friends, UK friends, our friends from Hungary,
Yes.
and everyone who has come and visited us in the past. We look forward to seeing new faces in July and new faces in October. Please invite us to come and join you for your events. Louise is more than happy to correspond with you on events, and to our worldwide team. Keep it up.
Louise,
We appreciate you guys. Yep. Trish up the road.
Yep.
We appreciate all the work that our team does, and I know that all of you, our players, appreciate them too. So if you're in contact with them, please let them know that you appreciate what they do. Love you guys, and thanks for playing. I say grow the map, and you say
Munzee on.
there you have it. We'll catch you guys later. Have a good weekend, week, month, whatever it is when you watch this.
Bye.